Good morning. Welcome once again to Coffee Talk Tuesday. I really love doing these coffee talks, not just because I think I know everything, but I love sharing the things that I'm learning, and it helps me. It helps me to remember and reflect on what I've learned and the journey that I'm going on, and just to be vulnerable and share that with everybody, because I think it's important that we all do that. We all are going through so much of the same thing together. It's just a different story. The feelings are there, the emotions are there. Life is hard. It's not easy at all. I mean, being a mom, like, let's look at that for a minute. Being a mom is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. And I mean, being a dad is tough too. And you know, there's something about being that mom though. I was just talking to my friend yesterday, and he said, you know, when I feel like it's tough to be a dad, I realize that I'm so grateful that I'm not a mom, because it's that much harder. And I mean, it's true, and I don't know what it is, and it's just that different, probably that mothering, nurturing thing that we all, that at least, you know, that I have, and everybody that I've talked to also has, that really we're connected to them in a different way. We have the emotional side, the sensitive side, and then we beat ourselves up for everything that we don't do right constantly. They made a movie about bad moms, because we're not alone, moms, just so you know. The sequel is coming out in like 2 months, so it'll be pretty fun. So I will be there. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I just think that it's important to share these things and give a new perspective. That's what I really love about growing and learning and processing all this stuff. Like, you get a new perspective to the things that you're going through. You still go through things. You still struggle. You still strive to be better all the time. I have a long way to go, and you know, but looking at it from a new perspective, and the more often that I'm able to do this, the easier it is to forgive others, forgive myself, to want to keep trying, to not feel like I've gone backwards, but just, you know, sometimes we get stagnant. Sometimes we camp on that side of the mountain, and like, I'm from Utah, mountain, and we don't want to go on. And there are people that are below us. There are people that are above us that have been, you know, hiking for longer or haven't hiked quite as much. But we are where we're at, and that's perfectly fine, because that's our journey. That's our story. That's what we get to go through and endure. But it's really about continuing the process, continuing that journey. Because eventually we're going to reach the top, and we'll be able to help others along the way. And that's the beautiful thing about all of it that I really love. And I hope that you all are able to share your story with other people in some form, some shape or form, because, you know, people really learn from each other. People really have that ability to make an impact on someone else's life just by sharing a story. So I really appreciate everybody who watches and tunes in. It always surprises me when somebody comes up to me and tells me that, you know, their little girl was watching one of these, or their mom, or whatever. Like, it's just been fun. And I enjoy being able to allow myself to be vulnerable and talk about, you know, just these things that I've been thinking about, that have been on my mind, or that have helped me heal and grow, and live from my heart. So thank you all. Have a fantastic Tuesday and fantastic rest of the week. And, you know, here's to living.